If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 22 of the Career Mode RTG here on FIFA 16, the return to glory with Nottingham Forest, and we start with an FA Cup game against familiar opponents. We've played Middlesbrough a couple of times in the league so far this season. We're obviously aware of the players they have as well from the My Player series, where we spent a brief time at Middlesbrough as a parent club and then went on loan, and they went back to Middlesbrough as a parent club and then left. So we know what they're all about, and they have Jamie Ward out wide on the left-hand side. A recent acquisition for Middlesbrough Football Club in the recent January transfer window. I wonder where he moved to Middlesbrough from. Oh, that's right, he was our winger, so we need to make sure that we keep an eye on him. Another familiar opponent for this particular game. Would be nice to go on a cheeky FA Cup run if possible. This is the 5th round now? I think we beat Chelsea, didn't we, in the 3rd round. And who did we play in the game after that? Blackburn. We got through against Blackburn, so now this is the 5th round of the FA Cup against Middlesbrough. Clayton, though, having the first chance of the game, hitting the woodwork, actually, very close. Then Doris de Vries shows great reactions to make a save from the next effort as well. Middlesbrough on the front foot and somehow not able to get themselves a lead, despite a couple of very good opportunities to start the game off. Stuart Downing twists and turns and gets it to Adoma, and it needed another top save by Doris de Vries to stop them from being able to get in front in this one. The opening 15 minutes or so, all red wave after red wave, and unfortunately not our red wave. We're playing in the yellow away kit. British Sombalonga clean through here. Turns his side, Daniel Ayala tries to get the shot off, but very, very good defensive work from the former Norwich player to get the block in. We have a corner moments after that. Henry Lansbury in towards the box. So Sombalonga knocks it down to Renato Sanchez, tries to volley it first time into the far top corner. Scored an absolute banger in real life again the other day for Benfica. Really, really good effort. They almost come close to scoring a good free kick from distance themselves. They're 42 minutes played. De Vries didn't react until the ball was right in front of him. It's probably just dodgy coding or something, but he just stood there kind of jogging or kind of tiptoeing on the spot, and then when the ball eventually gets to him, he's like, oh shit, football, better palm it away, shall we? So we aren't able to get ourselves in front again here through this chance through British Sombalonga. Another chance for him that gets well blocked by a defender. Disappointing, but never mind, we'll continue on. Hopefully Matt Phillips perhaps can create a goal scoring opportunity. Dances past 2 or 3 players, gets it into British Sombalonga. This time the turn is good. This time the ball finds its way into the bottom corner. 60 minutes played on the hour mark. British Sombalonga makes it Nottingham Forest 1. Middlesbrough 0. Looking like we're going through to the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. Adam Forshaw gets a tackle in, but it only drops to another Nottingham Forest player. We work it into Matt Phillips here, looking for his first goal in a Forest shirt. Unfortunately, though, his shot straight at Agatsy, a comfortable save for the Middlesbrough keeper. We'll try and get ourselves a second goal, though, if we can, but not before Middlesbrough have a chance of their own. Forshaw into Fabrini, across to Reece Williams, back to Fabrini, who then dinks it over to Reece Williams, the centre-back on the volley, into the top corner. Middlesbrough have themselves an equaliser in front of the home fans. Not exactly what we were wanting, and not the way that the game had been going after that opening spell that they had. They had a lot of pressure in the opening few moments, then we got ourselves back in it, got in front, and unfortunately they then had a chance there and took it to equalise. Henry Lansbury comes very close to firing that in the bottom corner to make it 2-1. Not able to get the shot on target though, and it flashes past the post. Renato Sanchez down the left hand side, barely any time left in the game now, in stoppage time at the end of the second half. It's now or never for Renato Sanchez. He goes for the shot, but the keeper tips it over the top of the bar. We're going to have to go to a replay against Middlesbrough in the FA Cup. We'll have to play them again a little bit later on in the month, and fingers crossed this time around at home we'll be able to get ourselves a victory and get through to the next round of the FA Cup. The next one will be the 6th round in the quarter-finals, and then if we beat Middlesbrough and then win in the 6th round of the quarter-finals, will be in the semi-finals at Wembley. Now, we're playing Bristol City in the second game of the episode today. We recently played the side that were 23rd in the league, MK Dons. Managed to get ourselves a 1-1 draw in that one. Slightly disappointing. So after a 1-1 draw against Middlesbrough, I was hoping now that we're playing the side that are rock bottom of the Championship, we could actually get ourselves 3 points. Again, we're playing in the yellow away strip. We play 2 sides that play at home in red. So obviously with our favoured kit being in red, we can't play in it away from home. But starting a very strong lineup again in this one. Bristol City, Aston Gate are a difficult side to play against. They won League One last year, I believe. No, they came up via the playoffs from League One last year, actually, I think. Might be correct in saying that. I'm sure there are a couple of Bristol City fans in the comment section that can confirm that it was the playoffs for me. But lovely ball in by Matt Phillips. Drills it hard and not necessarily low, but it wasn't a floated cross. It was just whipped at head level, and none of the defenders reacted. Nelson Oliveira, though, does react and fires this 1-0 in front with a good header. First time he scored for a little while as well. That was the standard of shooting from Bristol City in the opening first half. Kind of seeing why they're bottom of the league, if that's the standard of their attempts on goal, to be completely honest. Panios, our left back, I don't know what their right back was doing, but he got past him quite easily there. Into Britta Sombalonga. Brilliant reaction save from Frankie Fielding to stop us from taking a 2-0 lead. That was going to be a theme in this game. Fielding made a few very important saves. Henry Lansbury getting his shirt tugged, but eventually gets away. Sanchez with the shot deflected down low, was headed to the bottom corner, but again Fielding reacts well to the deflection, gets his hands to it and keeps it out. Henry Lansbury on the edge of the box now into Britta Sombalonga. He's going to have another shot. This time it's off the bar. We aren't able to get ourselves a second goal yet either with that particular chance. I don't know how. Not Nelson Oliveira. Renato Sanchez into Britta Sombalonga, into Nelson Oliveira, who has the final chance. Unfortunately, not able again to get the ball past Fielding for a second time. Corner though in the second half, well brought down by Jordan I. Burst past the defender. Bang! That is a very good shot. Not going to stop that. The goalkeeper, Jordan I, makes it Nottingham Forest 2, Bristol City 0. Finally, we have the second goal that we've been looking for and a little bit more comfortable. Now, we were committing a lot of men forward, though, to try and kill the game off with a third goal. We get caught, despite a good tackle in the middle from the defender, Basali. Unfortunately, they were able to create a chance, but they weren't able to get it into the back of the net. We stay 2-0 in front for now, and with barely any time left in the game, it's about 5 minutes or so. We've brought on Kyle Ebesilio. He's going to be involved in this move. Chris Cohen gets it to Matt Phillips into a Sombalonga. There's this Ebesilio running around the corner, picks it up, has the shot, and it's on its way into the back of the net. Fielding stopped this from being an absolute rout for us. We could have scored 5 or 6, maybe even replicated the 7-0 victory that we got against Huddersfield Town earlier on in the season, but it was a respectable, if still disappointing for Bristol City, 2-0 scoreline, and we come away with all 3 points. You can see the squad report going on in the background as well. If there's any players there that you want to have a closer look at, then feel free to pause the video at any point. You can kind of tell which players we've been training. Renato Sanchez and Olivier Basali, both of them going up by 5 and 6 respectively in overall rating. Bit of growth from a few other players. Some are our own, others are on loan, like Ebesilio and Ali Adnan. Andre Gray's up 1 already though, despite only recently joining us. Joe Gomez is another loanee that's up 2. Tyler Walker, we've been training a lot as well. He's up 5 now. Need to start improving his finishing as well as his touch on the ball. Ryan Mendes is up 1. He's another loan player, as is Chris O'Grady. Jamie Patterson hasn't seen as much first team football here as he might have liked and will probably get moved on in the summer transfer window for a new replacement winger. But for now, we're going to be using all of our squad because we have a game coming up against Middlesbrough in the replay in the Cup midweek, and then we've got Leeds at the weekend. So we're going to need the full range of players that we have to keep everybody fresh and hopefully get the best results we can. You can see that maybe a couple of other teams are actually going to have to go to a replay there as well. But we're currently 4th in the table. Hull City have a game in hand on Burnley above them and above us. QPR also play 31 and can extend their lead to 10 points over Burnley. Should they win that, Hull City can maintain the lead to QPR at 7 points, unless of course Hull's game in hand is against QPR, in which case they could cut it to just 4 points if should they beat them, or alternatively QPR could open up a 10-point gap over both Burnley and Hull. They're 11 points clear of us, but we're very close to the automatic promotion spot of 2nd, so that's the main aim for now, is to try and close down the 2nd spot and get ourselves automatic promotion into the Premier League. Otherwise it could be the lottery of the playoffs for us in this first season. We may not get through, but as you can see, we are still quite a way inside the playoffs. 7 points above Derby County down there in 7th, and Cardiff a further 3 points behind. So we're pretty safe in the playoffs for now. Pretty comfortable that we're going to be able to finish there. There are still 14 games left in the season though, so there's still plenty of points left available for selection, or for selection. You don't really select how many points you get, do you? But still, 42 points available. So if we can get them all, that'd be fantastic, and we'll definitely win the league. But I don't think we will get them all. If we can get the most possible, or the most realistically, then that would be absolutely fantastic, and we'll see what we can achieve come the season's end. But for now, that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm unsure whether I'm streaming tonight. I've got a lot of recording to do. The best place to find out whether I'm streaming or not is to follow me on Twitter, and I will tweet out, etc., and let you guys know whether I'm streaming or not. Or just feel free to follow the Twitch channel, and if you do, and I do go live, you'll get a notification to let you know that I have gone live. But for now, that's all from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.